high, but I'm gonna tell you the difference between Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. Cause mad people are mad. The Kendrick stands and Cole stands. Why Drake on his own tier? I'm gonna tell you why. Again, it's like power rankings. I'm comparing it to basketball. It's kind of probably the reason why. Well, I don't know if it's a direct comparison, but I'm going to make a comparison anyway. Drake is LeBron. Kendrick and Cole is Kawhi and KD. I don't want to say, yeah, Kawhi and KD. Let's say that. Yeah, that's good. Kawhi and KD, they're either missing in action, aka hurt, or they're load managing. Real talk. We got to give niggas credit for being here. Drake drops a track, a freestyle, a feature every 3 months. Nigga has done that. We haven't gone a year without Drake. We know, like, sometimes he try to not put out projects himself, but he's always here. LeBron is there every night. And and every time, if he don't show up, we gonna question his greatness. These niggas come like once a year, pause. And we get to judge their overall greatness basically only on when they play in the playoffs. LeBron is playing in charity games. LeBron is fucking like all over the. So I give Drake credit for that. And the numbers prove it. Because I don't think Drake numbers would be that crazy than Kendrick and Cole if these motherfuckers were around. This was the best year for Cole in terms of features. Before that nigga was doing album, he would do his album and dip home. We ain't see Kendrick I seen him one time this year. And he was in a picture with what's his name? Roddy Ricch. He's load managing. That's load management to me. Bro, it's easy to be the best if you're still living off your album from 2 years ago. It's hard to be the best when every day you're given something that you then got to try to surpass. So usually I say Jcole, he Kawhi. He's low managing. He's barely here like, oh, I'm not trying to do too much. Huh? Then Kendrick, he just had an injured year. He's on the disables list like Katie. Drake is LeBron. We judging him every day off everything he do, but then we giving credit to the niggas that's not even playing. At least LeBron is on the court. These other niggas, they play every other game. I know somebody said LeBron got blocked by a 6-1 point guard. I get it. No, I'm just trying to make that. I'm making that type of comparison for why we gotta have different tiers to this shit, bro. There gotta be tiers to it. Consistency has to get some points. And the people critical of Drake, if he did not put out any music for a year and a half or a year, y'all would say he fell off. Because he's usually on the charts, you judge Drake kind of by his numbers. Kendrick, he ain't got to put out nothing. As long as what he puts out when he does, you like it. Oh, yeah, he's still the best. I got to take everything into consideration. Kendrick is the best every 2 years. Every 2 years, nigga. Drake got to be the best every 3 months. I give Kendrick props, but when a nigga got to be grinding every 3 months, somebody says musically, you say your analogy makes sense, but this is music. Kendrick and Cole is up there with Drake. LeBron, KD, and Kawhi, they're all in the same mix, bro. This point, they're all in the same mix. But when you're talking overall and you're judging everything, you got to separate a bit. You got to separate based on those nuances right there. You got to separate. You got to give, whether it's just some God-given nature, freakazoid type of shit when it comes to LeBron, you got to give him credit that he never got no major injury that sidelined him for a whole season. Honestly, it was last, but it was like the majority. Not really the majority. You know what I mean? But he's been healthy. He's been out there. He's been playing. You can't compare him to the nigga who and not saying it's either Kawhi or KD, that only played 10 years and then they had like a career and nah, this nigga's here. Somebody said Kendrick just released the Black Panther album last year. First of all, it was Kendrick and crew, but okay. That was like More Life. And if we go back to the year of when Drake dropped More Life, if we go back to the year of when Drake dropped More Life, he dropped the project right before and right after. That's facts. I'm telling you, these are facts. I'm giving you facts. I'm giving y'all niggas facts. I'm going to tell you right now. Views was April 2016. Where the fuck is More Life at? More Life was March 18th, 2017. And again, maybe, hey, this list will change. This list could change, honestly. Kendrick comes out in fucking February or March, drops some shit, and just starts bodying shit. But like, even down to little things. Kendrick and Cole barely do features, my nigga. Kendrick and Cole barely, again, this was Cole's hot year for features. They barely do features, my nigga. They barely have showcases of their talent unless it's within within the constraint of what they control, their album. You know, Drake, French gonna have a Drake feature. Ross gonna have a Drake feature. Lil Baby might have one or two. Migos gonna have, like, the nigga moves around with the talent more than these other niggas. So I can't even compare, at least usually, again, Cole did his thing this year. By the way, to me, Cole is Artist of the Year for 2019. So don't think what I'm saying is fucked up. He's my Artist of the Year for 2019. Drake got 2018, Cole got 2019. But I'm not only going off this year or last year. I'm going off the last, 4 or 5. Really, you could say 10, but the last 4 or 5 years. You feel me? I'm really thinking about what have you done for me lately. I just feel like there's a little bit of a difference. Somebody said Kendrick and Cole will always be top 3 no matter. Of course. They'll always